find anyone else in TV these days with a resume quite like Don Welch. He was a pipe fitter, a radio DJ, a photographer, a weatherman, and TV host. His TV career in our area brought him to WDEF in the early 1980s. Ooh, check out the stash. He hosted the morning show after Harry Thornton retired and then gave weather forecasts at night. Now, Don was known for using weather lore and advice from his great-grandpappy Welch. Well, now it's not something you generally hear in a retirement celebration, but we have to report tonight Don Welch was a ham and a liar. Where did we get that opinion? From Don himself, of course. Check out this profile from our archives that we originally aired in 1982.
Don Welch's energy seems boundless. Every morning he gets up at 5:15 to cover the morning show. He does the weather every night at 6 and 11. On weekends, he regularly enters 6-mile road races. We asked him what keeps him going.
A lot of ham. A lot. 99%. Try to never be serious, have a good time with everything, and I'm prone to fib a lot too, depending on what kind of question you ask me and whether or not I want to answer it.
Pure ham aside, Don takes his work very seriously. For all the talk of great-grandpappy and woolly worms, Don goes to the National Weather Service station out at Level Field every day before he puts together his weather maps. Don has done everything from being a pipe fitter to a disc jockey, and while he enjoys the morning show, being a weathercaster is his first love.
But I think in all honesty that if it came down to make the choice, it would have to be weather, because I enjoy weather. I think it is so much fun, and I love the way people react to it, because a lot of times people get real angry if it rains and you said it wouldn't, or if it's rained for 3 days in a row and they want it to stop, and they don't understand why you can't just stop it. Very interesting, but I had rather do weather.
And while he may joke about it on the air, he does not like to miss a forecast.
When I miss it, there's no one more disappointed. My family can tell you, I'll sit here sometimes on weekends, and my weather radio, I'll turn it on once an hour all day long, keeping up with what's going on. And if I forecast what is not taking place, yeah, it upsets me. It really does. Because even though I realize that weather is something you can't do anything about, you can't really accurately forecast it. It's not like news or sports. It all depends on what Mother Nature wants to do with it on an hourly basis, but it still upsets me when I miss a forecast. I don't like to miss anything.
And as we saw there, Don was quite athletic. He also loved to play tennis. So when John McEnroe came to town to play an exhibition, Don and sports director Randy Smith were right there to take him on.
Playing an exhibition is different than playing Wimbledon or the Open, but you go out there and you try to win, because in the long run it's going to have a psychological difference when you play the guy, you know, in a big tournament or something.
Following the main event, and with considerable less fanfare but just as much enthusiasm, came the next exhibition. TV 12 sports director Randy Smith teamed with John McEnroe to face the duo of Guillermo Vilas and TV 12 weathercaster Don Welch. And surprisingly, even the pros found that they could still improve parts of their game by watching. Like when Randy Smith displayed the proper footwork to use on the Supreme Court surface, and his partner seemed to catch on. And then Dynamite Don Welch showed his hand-eye coordination in a vicious, hard-hitting rally at the net with John McEnroe. Of course, no match would be complete without the usual Smith and Welch temper tantrums, which have made them very well known on the circuit. It's a good thing McEnroe was there to calm things down. But thanks to a little help from his partner, the team of McEnroe and Smith won 3-1, and despite the heated competition, all seemed to come away friends. From the Roundhouse, Doug Thomas, TV 12, Tri-State Sports.